I want to welcome you all to the call, and I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule today to share and hear what we have as an opportunity. I'll keep this call pretty precise and short and to the point to make sure that I answer every question that you may have and give you a big picture of what we're doing here. I've been looking at the cryptocurrency industry space for the last 3.5 years, and I've consulted about $8 billion worth of networking direct sales cryptocurrency companies and traditional cryptocurrency companies. So I've seen what companies have done right and what companies have done wrong. And this is the first time in my career I've seen where a company has all the components of a real cryptocurrency along with a legal multi-level company. So from everything that I've seen out there in the marketplace, I know that this company, Ormeus, has the best chance of becoming a multi-billion-dollar brand. I'll spend a little bit of time talking to you about trading and how they do what they do on the trading side and the algorithm that we developed. And I'll give you maybe a 10-minute version of the presentation, just very light and quick since Urban has went through a lot of it already for you. So I am architect and consultant. I've been, as I was saying before, I've been in the space for 4 years. I've been in network marketing for 15 years, and I've been in business for 25 years since I was a teenager. I started my first company at 13 years old and made my first million by 17. So I made most of my millions in technology, and then I got into network marketing. And after seeing fintech, this project is the most exciting project I've ever seen. I am heavily invested, and I am heavily on the consulting side to make sure that the company has all the components of a perfect, real, legal cryptocurrency in the network marketing space. So to answer any questions, I'm here. I know the project in and out. I know the top to bottom. I know everything there is to know about it. I've helped them trade the programming algorithm. I've structured the deals with Bitfury for the mining rigs. And I've contracted the companies to develop the coins, so I know everything there is to know. So if there's any questions anybody has, Urban brought me on here to answer those for you. So Urban, you'd like me to go through the robot for a moment?
Yeah.
Since March, I started heavily trading in the cryptocurrency space in altcoins. I've been trading Bitcoin for the last 2 years, and I took 100 Bitcoin and turned it into 2,000 Bitcoin. So with doing that, I realized that the Bitcoin space was very profitable, but I knew altcoins were going to be the next thing. So I started to spend my energy into the altcoin space. And while trading, I was able to take 3,000 USD and turn it into almost $2 million today. So not only did I do that for myself, but it helped multiple people make and take in 5 times, 10 times their portfolio. So I realized that if we could take this technology and programming it into an algorithm, we could build something that could help the average person be able to participate in cryptocurrency trades and make themselves a small fortune with a small amount of money. So now we've taken a technology that was a 4x trading bot that could trade up to 30,000 times a minute, was programmed by programmers that had been programmed laser-guided missile technology. So some of the best technologies in the world, tens of millions of dollars spent on this technology, and we reprogrammed it to the altcoin space. We've tweaked this technology to the point to where on a autopilot process, we are basically guaranteeing our members a solid return because the machine never trades unless it's going to win. So we now have a machine that automatically will create money every single day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This algorithm can trade up to billions of dollars because it has the depth, and it trades all of its programs, completely programmed 400 cryptocurrencies blockchain. So we know exactly when volume moves on any exchange. We trade on Bittrex, Poloniex, and 10 other exchanges. And we arbitrage coins, but we also trade on the pumps of coin value. So it's the first technology of its kind. There's never been anything else in the world developed like it. We're the first to do this in the cryptocurrency space. Our competitors are far behind us. And we built this to where we can serve our members, to where every single person that joins our company has an opportunity to make a great amount of money. And then our coin is the first cryptocurrency in the world that is actually backed by Bitcoin mining. So our coin is a coin that the market cap will continually increase, because every single time we purchase another mining rig, we're able to actually increase the market cap and the value of our cryptocurrency. So we're the first time we've had a network that doesn't need the network to grow the coin value. So we're back the gold standard to cryptocurrency. As Bitcoin it's gold, as we mine it, every one of our Ormeus coins will increase in value. It's an Ethereum smart contract token, so it can be directly tied to the amount of Bitcoins that we have in our mine, and it'll never have a problem for liquidity for our members. So that's our coin. We also will be developing another coin that will come out soon. We'll hit all the major exchanges that you'll be able to trade the Ormeus coin onto Bittrex and Poloniex. And that is a ETF, or electronic fund coin, that will basically be tied to the value of all of the cryptocurrencies that are traded in our algorithmic trader. So we've now created an opportunity that every person that's here on this call can now go on Pioneer and bring something that's real, something that's legal, something that actually creates money. Even if the people members themselves don't participate in the compensation plan, the value of our coin will continue to increase. I own a company called I Am Marketing, and I develop and help companies in network marketing build out their model. So I'm a consultant. I'm a high-level consultant, and I'm heavily invested personally in the project. So I help program the algorithm. I program the algorithm for them. So I know exactly how the thing trades because it's my trading process. They basically took my mind and programmed it into a machine as far as the way I trade. So now everybody gets to trade the way I do, except for they use the algorithm to do it. I also structured the contract with Bitfury. So I know every component of this company very intimately because I'm extremely heavily invested personally. I know that this is going to be the next multi-billion-dollar company, and it's not going to be a billion and stop. This is really the only company that I've ever seen in cryptocurrency that has done everything perfectly legal, done the things that are required technology-wise to build the brands that'll create billion-dollar sales organizations. The top earners in this company will be making millions of dollars a week very, very quickly because of the fact they've done everything right on the technology part. And if you do it right in the technology, you take care of the people, the organization will grow itself. Let me give you a link to Bitfury's site and actually show you a video that shows the machines that we're using for mining. Just give me a second here. I'll pull it up.
Coins are booming. For anyone who's ever suffered the incompetence of a bank or bristled at fees involved in spending money, the promise of Bitcoin is a kind of holy grail of payments.
Bitcoin is better than currency.
There's a big industry around Bitcoin, and people have made fortunes out of Bitcoin.
The technical answer in Bitcoins is that Bitcoins is a remarkable cryptographic achievement.
I own Bitcoin in my hedge fund. I own Bitcoin in my fund. I own Bitcoin in my private account. It is a huge deal. It's a huge, huge, huge deal.
The public Bitcoin blockchain is the greatest technological advancement since the internet. Today, more than 12 million users and 100,000 merchants from Dell and Microsoft to Expedia and Tesla accept Bitcoin. The industry has attracted more than $1.5 billion in investments, and the market cap of Bitcoin itself is approaching $10 billion. The Bitfury Group has raised $85 million to build full-scale data centers and to innovate 5 generations of Bitcoin mining chips, producing 35 million chips in total. Introducing the BlockBox, the most powerful Bitcoin mining unit available. Bitcoin is the core of the blockchain ecosystem, and now anyone who wants to effectively mine Bitcoin on a large scale can do just that. The BlockBox has the scale of a full-size data center, allowing access to the Bitcoin network. The BlockBox comes equipped with up to 15 petahashes of computing power served through Bitfury's unique 16-nanometer ASIC, and is housed with Bitfury's immersion cooling system using 3M's proprietary Novex solution. All BlockBox are custom built, fully upgradable, managed 24/7 by our expert team and backed by BitFury computing power, meaning no loss of returns. The block boxes hosting is available at our location in Canada or at the location of your choice. Your block box will be plugged into the public Bitcoin blockchain within a few hours and begin generating Bitcoin revenue from day one. Control your block box from your smartphone and watch Bitcoin return in real time in our secure mobile app. The BitFury Group is proud to announce the next batch of block boxes are open for orders. Please contact us to access these limited product units. Visit bitfury.com for details. The future is here, and it's powered by BitFury.
It's $2 million for a block box, $1 million for a half a block box, 7.5. So the problem is, yes, the electricity. The electricity usually is the biggest issue for all cryptocurrency mining. But we have our partners and we have our own wind farm. So we're able to get mining power for about 3 cents per kilowatt hour. That's why the relationship is so strong, because our team is actually providing power to BitFury. So it's a very, very strong contract, because the fact is they need us for power. We need them for mining machines. So it's the cheapest power that I think anyone is getting in the world for Bitcoin mining. It's why we know we can surpass everyone else that exists.
So the question is that everybody here, they know about cryptocurrency and they know BitFury because it's the leader in this sphere. And the question is, why are you going to create your own cryptocurrency? Why doesn't you just use the Bitcoin to mine Bitcoin? Why cryptocurrency and why MLM?
Yeah. Okay, so there's multiple reasons. One, Bitcoin is, you have no control over Bitcoin. So you, of course, marketing, you could market Bitcoin by itself, but there's no way to create margins for Bitcoin. Then there's also no way to use our algorithm if you don't have multiple cryptocurrencies to trade through. So we have to, on the algorithm side, we have to play the whole entire market. And by doing that, we're able to make profit. If we were only using Bitcoin, we couldn't make profit on Bitcoin by itself. It would just be Bitcoin. So you can't take and upsell Bitcoin or margin Bitcoin or do anything like that. But with Bitcoin, this gives us an opportunity to leverage our own cryptocurrency, create something more valuable than Bitcoin. And really, it's like borrowing from our members and then paying them back way more. I'm sorry, translate.
John, we're going to continue because we have another question, or you will continue answering the previous one?
I can continue on the previous one for 1 second.
Okay.
We can always continue to increase our value of our coin base, and we have control over doing that. We don't have someone like Roger Ver who has 500,000 coins. Roger Ver could drop the value of Bitcoin into the garbage if he wanted to. In our situation, there's no one else that controls all the coins, so it gives us the ability to actually create something more sustainable. And when we trade, go ahead. Yeah, that's probably, and then I'll finish the rest. When you trade with a basket of coins, it makes the coin more stable. And because Bitcoin's technology is not the newest technology, using Ethereum's technology, we believe will be more widely accepted long term.
John, thank you for your answer. And the question is, why do you think that currency Ormus will be sustainable if Bitcoin if nobody has control over Bitcoin, but there are people who has a lot of Bitcoins on their account, but Ormus, the control over Ormus is in the hands of Ormus company. But why do you think that Ormus will be sustainable?
Because of that same exact reason. Because the fact that it's not controlled, it's controlled by members. So you don't have one member controlling everything. You've got a company that is designed to increase the value of the cryptocurrency, and the members are going to have this coin. This is a 200 million coin unit. So there's only 200 million coins. Those will be 2 members in the the first 3 years. It'll be to where you're members are the ones with the coins. So you're not have one huge member controlling everything. You have multiple members, and then you have a company that is always building out value. So it's not just Bitcoin mining. There's Litecoin mining. There's all different types of altcoin mining, plus the actual member base itself, and then the algorithm. Sure. So the first question was, when does the company start? The plan is the company is going to be ready to launch by the beginning of September. Everything is already on the tech side already, so things are all working on the technologies as well. The altcoin trader machine trades out a 160% return on the altcoin trader. The master trader is as much as the master trader makes, so there's no guarantee on percentage. And the Ormeus coin is increasing rapidly because it's based on the market cap of the crypto, so you can expect about a 3 to 5 time multiplier minimum.
Some people, they don't understand why Ormeus coin is going to rise, because they think that there are more than 1,000 cryptocurrencies, and they don't know any example when MLM business helped some cryptocurrency coin to grow.
They don't know an example. Yeah, because no one's actually done a real MLM cryptocurrency. It's never been done before. The problem is that most companies start up a crypto base they just start a crypto just so they can go and sell something to their members. So they have nothing at all backing it. They have no value in the coin by itself. They don't have a real technology. So there's never been a cryptocurrency in MLM that is completely real, that has built the technology up front and developed everything up front. I mean, this technology platform, if you combine it together, you're talking there's over $30 million in technology here, just in the side of the algorithm. If you take the training platform, this is a $50 million plus build.
One thing that I would say that really comforts me, because I know John is very involved in the company. Like he said, he's heavily invested. He's one of the biggest financial minds that I know, and I know what these guys can do, and they can really make miracles. And, you know, I've seen all the things myself. I've seen the accounts. I've seen how the things are going. So this is what got me on board. And I believe we can make a story much, much bigger than any other company has done until now. And we are getting in the best time ever, really, to get involved in these markets.